Hi, I'm Jen. Tonight I'm going to make some healthy oatmeal cookies. They're flourless, eggless, no additional sugar added. I'm getting the recipe from Kirby, Kirbie, cravings.com. And I'm going to make it and let you know if I think it's good and worth trying or if it's not so great, maybe not worth your time. So, it's a really simple recipe. Like I said, 4 ingredients, no flour, no eggs. It's 3 small bananas that we're gonna mash up, 2 cups of rolled oats, a half a cup of natural, no sugar added peanut butter, and a half a cup of chocolate chips. I have mini chocolate chips because I have a bag that I need to finish using, so we're gonna go with the mini. I'm not sure that it would make really that much of a difference, but that's what I have, so that's what we're gonna use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna mash up our bananas, and in the recipe, it says to make sure they're mashed very well, no chunks. You want it to be like a puree almost. Also in the reviews of the recipe, somebody mentioned that they don't really like bananas, and was asking if there was an alternative that they could use instead of bananas. And the author of the recipe said that you can also use applesauce as a replacement or pureed pumpkin. So if you're not a big banana fan, go ahead and try. So it does say 1 cup of mashed bananas, about 3 small bananas. So that's what we have. I don't mind bananas. I'm not the biggest fan of bananas. But I think bananas, peanut butter, and chocolate, it sounds like it'll go together, right? So might as well. So those mashed up really quickly. They were ripe, so I'm sure that aids in it. He gives some tips, and he does say ripe to overripe bananas work best. All right, so we have our bananas nice and mashed here. Nice puree. So we'll ditch the masher. And then we're gonna stir it in our peanut butter. And like I said, again, it's natural peanut butter, no sugar added. Put that in the sink. And we're gonna give this a stir, get that all combined. All right, so we have that all combined. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and dump in my rolled oats. Give this a mix. All right, we got the oatmeal blended in. And then I'm going to dump in my chocolate chips. He also says that if you want to make them prettier, you can wait until before you put them in the oven. You can save half your chocolate chips and place them on the top of the cookie to make it look prettier. I'm not worried about that, so I'm not going to bother with that. And also because these aren't really going to spread like a traditional cookie would. So we will have to, once we scoop them out, we will be flattening them by hand a little bit. All right. That was really easy. I'm surprised. I guess not really surprised though, because I made a mess. It is only 4 ingredients, right? So we have our cookie dough here. Get a paper towel. That one here. Clean up my little splotch of mess. All right, so I have a cookie sheet with a silk hat, and I have my cookie scoop. And then I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. And then I'm just going to scoop So obviously with the amount of ingredients, you're not going to get as many cookies, because I know, like when I make a batch of chocolate chip cookies, say, I usually get about 4 dozen cookies traditionally with this cookie scoop. So I'm thinking we're probably going to get about 2 dozen. So not as many, but it really wasn't that much stuff going into them. And if you have more people that you want to feed with these, obviously you can double the recipe, I'm sure. All right, so I'm going to put these in the oven for 10 minutes and check them, make sure that they're done. And then I will see you guys once I pull them out, and we will give them a taste test. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so they're done. The recipe says to let them cool completely on the baking sheet before removing them. So the only thing left to do is to give them a try and see what I think. They're not bad. All right, guys. Honest opinion of the recipe, I mean, they're not terrible, right? They're definitely tolerable. I like the chocolate. But yeah, it's the banana that's a little bit overpowering. Maybe if it was made with applesauce instead of the banana, maybe that would be a little bit better. Like I said, somebody had asked in the reviews of the recipe about an alternative, and applesauce or pumpkin puree were given. Maybe it would be better with the applesauce. I don't know. But that peanut butter, or that banana is just a bit much. All right, there you have it. 4 ingredient healthy oatmeal cookies. Flourless, eggless, but not all that great in my opinion. You guys might like them. I'm just not personally a fan. My family will eat these because we don't waste around here. I do have a little boy that doesn't get sweets at all, so I'm sure he'll probably dig it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.